Whether you want to master Hamon or become the ultimate life form, this guide is going to teach you how to get any fighting style in the game that you want. And because I do think that this will be the most complete guide, well, I'm going to ask that you guys subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And while you're at it, be sure to join my Discord if you want any other help in Project Star. Now that said, let's get right into the video.
Can persevere, go forward on my own. There's a bright and shining pure light coming through the darkness of the night. Now I can't help crying for my life. It is endless time that I live inside. Take a closer look at who you are.
Wagwan, people of today, it's me, ShiverAway, and I'm just gonna waste no time to get right into this. So right now I'm showing you guys the route to the Hamon, where you'll actually get that, and the trainer is William A. Zeppeli, and this is actually at the Oasis, and you'll also find the whole horse here. But anyway, you want to go talk to Zeppeli, and then it costs 5k, so you do need 5k money for this. And then the first task you have to do is this. It's pretty self-explanatory what you do. You just click when it's in that little yellow area. Pretty hard to mess this up, it's pretty simple. Now here's the tricky part. You get teleported to this dungeon, and basically you have to breathe and you have to do this obby at the same time. So it is kind of tricky and a bit time consuming, just because you gotta make sure you're not breathing, or you are breathing at every given moment, and your breathing bar is not getting too low. So that's just what you have to worry about. And I do think that you have to stand still to actually charge your Hamon, so yeah, do be aware of that. But overall, this is actually not too bad, just a little tricky and kind of annoying if you do end up falling, but overall it's not too bad, and I did get to the top pretty fast. Now I will show the entire process of this, just because there is a lot of structures and you might get a little confused, but I did think that the path was pretty obvious. Now I'm not going to show how to complete every single task for all of these, but I will explain them in detail. So that is how you get Hamon. Okay, so next we have another really good fighting style, Bubble Hamon, one of the most original things I've seen in any Jojo game. You don't see many games with that. But anyway, the Caesar NPC, as you can see, is very, very close to spawn. You come over here, and for another cool 5k, as you would with regular Hamon, yeah, you just talk to him and then he can train you. Now his tasks are a lot easier, they're pretty simple, self-explanatory, so yeah, definitely a good starter one as well. Now I'm going to be heading over to the Hamon ruins, and this is actually where you get pluck. Now definitely do not take the same route as me, okay? I don't know what I was doing. I went all the way around, but I like to just use different landmarks to actually know where the hell I am. So yeah, that's just what I do sometimes. But anyway, so you can make it over to the Hamon ruins, which are going to be in this general area, and I always use the cemetery just as like a benchmark to know exactly where it is. But once you get there, there's going to be there's going to be the night guy. I forget his name, but he's going to be there, and basically you're just going to need to fight him. And I'm not sure his exact spawn time. I think he will just respawn pretty quick if he's not there, but he doesn't have too much health, and he has a chance of dropping his sword, which will give you the fighting style. So you just need to beat him up. It's really simple. It's not 100% chance, of course. It is a boss drop, but it is not like rare. It's not super rare. Definitely isn't common, but you're not going to spend too much of your life there. So overall, I think it is it's pretty easy. This is a decent one, a decently easy one to get. I wouldn't recommend it for beginners, because you still need like a stand or something to beat them up. But anyway, this is still a decent one as well, just because of how easy the guy is to kill. Now the next one we're going over is actually going to be Wamuu, which is basically the best fighting style in the entire game. Now basically you'd come over to this place, and this is the Gale ruins, and Wamuu will actually spawn here, and you'll know he's spawned here because first of all, it's a world event, so I'll tell you, but it's also, there's going to be cataclysmic tornadoes everywhere, so you'll definitely know that Wamuu is here. There's also, I believe, a quest over here, right here. Yeah, there's going to be a mission that you can do over here as well if you want that. But yeah, Wamuu will basically be where I'm standing right now. It's going to be over here. You can go kill him, and he has a chance of dropping his horn, which you can use to get his fighting style. Now, before I go on to cars, just know that there is actually multiple other ways that you can get all of these, and I'll be going over that in my item guide, because for the items there's lots of ways to get them, but for cars basically you need a redstone, and to get that redstone basically what you're gonna need is or you just basically just find it. It's a very rare spawn. You can find it on the ground as you would with a stone mask, arrow, anything else. I'm just going over some of my best spots, and I like using the motorcycle to fling myself up just so I can get, you know, like an aerial view of all the stuff that I've spawned, you know, pro tip. But anyway, I'll be covering a lot more of this in my guide for items, which I will be making, so definitely look out for that. But this is basically just kind of a simple way of putting it. There are other ways. Just look for a redstone, and that is how you get cars. You can also find Wamuu's horn. I'll also spawn as well. The notifier is very OP as well if you want to use that. I do have infinite, definitely worth the investment. So for cars, I'll be going over a lot more of that, as I said, in my item guide, because these ones are definitely harder to get, but much easier if you know the secrets. Now that I want to thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. If you did find it helpful, remember to subscribe. Now if you're into trading or you just want a bit more help in Project Star, definitely go join my Discord, link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.